Three people I throw salute. I don't come back again. I tell you, I say today, here for Abuja Network Station, we will talk about something different. State of the nation. Things where government they do, and this security threats, within the cause, how the thing they start, we at which level would they? Any need for international, they look for international help to make America come to help us. People don't be jackpot, but I'm not sure say that one be the main reason. But what be the reason where they make people they carry gun, they enter bush? Some people say that parents fail to do their job. Some people say that the society fail to do their job. Some people say that government fail to do their job. But to look into this matter proper, I bring young man like me, we go see things from the angle of a youth. Make we check this matter. What really be the problem? Where we get wrong? Where we start to see these kind of things? What in suspect? Say what in trigger? Now those things we go look into today. I named Ambassador Kenneth Anetor. Him be the executive director of a New Thing International Foundation. That one is number one. And number two, in the work with ad hoc committee on drug abuse for House of Representatives. That one is number three. And number three, in the member of presidential committee for the elimination of social vices for secondary schools and for universities, polytechnic, college of education, and all those matter. You know, say I say fit the cap fit am. Brother, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Pleasure to be here. Thank you for the opportunity.
I bet try bring the grammar come down. You understand? Now Nigeria we dey. You see, how you see the news when you say Trump say they won't come, they won't invade Nigeria because of the way banditry and insurgents don't eat deep into our system.
You know, when we look at the challenges, there's no country that these things are not peculiar, especially in this region that we are, where there's inflow of, where there's, what they call it, where there's migration of capital and all these things. But we should not be driven to think that these incidents are only isolated to Christians. It's isolated to particular areas and those communities that have fertile ground. And we cannot just jump to conclusion and just say that it is because of one incident, because these things have been happening since. All of us remember the challenges in Jos growing up. I may say you're old, I can see your gray beard.
But then the beard, are they aligned with your movement?
Yes. Well, I've heard the issues that happened in Jos before. Even when I was in secondary school, I had friends that told me how they had to feed their homes in Jos. And we have heard other areas. So some of these things are seated in historical challenges that are aligned to these particular areas. So for us to summarize it, it's something that Nigeria has been dealing with, and by the grace of God, under the wisdom of Baba, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, we believe that more strategies will come up to address these challenges.
I bet you go try. Understand?
Rather than the
Bring
government.
come aside this. So if I don't get confused like this now, can't imagine how I go for hours. Understand?
Okay.
I'm not too about your belief. Say I hear what you talk.
Okay.
You say you not be like this before because in an area we get fertile ground. But that fertile ground is okay. But I don't want more this generalize and say that just one religion, but Christians and Muslims they die.
Yeah.
Why it be say if you check the videos of people they catch, some people they don't catch, some people they see for social media where they showcase their loot, the money where they collect for ransom and all those things. Like young people, waiting they trigger them to do this.
There are a lot of things that can drive people. First, there can be lack of economic opportunities, exposure to societal vices like molestation at home, running from home. And one of the chief things that is substance abuse. Because drug abuse is a challenge that can drive people to go out of their way to seek the substance, to express their vulgarity, and to just find belonging.
Wait first, see the drama I'm talking about. You understand?
Okay.
Drug abuse, you need to break it down because now waiting really that affect young people. You need to look for medium, how you want to do the grammar. I don't know, you understand, but just need to bring and calm down. In Nigerians understand the effect of waiting drug abuse really mean.
Okay. So first of all, we talk say.
See, you know your body.
Alright. So first of all, I will talk say drug abuse is a major challenge that statistics they show say for every 7 Nigerians for this country, one person don't use drug for the last 1 year. And for every 5 Nigerians wey don use drug, one get substance abuse disorder, wetin some people dey call addiction. And for every 4 people wey get that substance use disorder, one na woman. For women, they go faster from casual drug usage to problematic drug usage, because when women dey use drugs, they dey use them with multiple partners. So, but for in terms of treatment for this country, for study when they do about 2020, study when they do that year, it shows say for every 20 person wey get challenged with drug abuse, now only one person, now only one woman when they treated. So women they get bigger issue with drug abuse, for only one they treated. And the average cost to treat drug abuse, substance use disorder for this country now between 800,000 naira to 4 million naira a month.
Wait, did they treat them? What's the one you don't enter? You don't enter.
No. You know, see, this thing now, they call them chronic relapsing brain disorder. When you say relapsing I say if you treat them, if you come back, like cancer na chronic relapsing disease. So drug abuse na disease, na chronic relapsing disease. And it's a chronic relapsing brain disorder characterized by a person who they go after a substance, regardless of how it affects himself, how it affects his family, and how it affects society. So the person will go after that substance. And the part of the brain will be damaged. And this part of the brain will be damaged. If they carry the person go where they call rehabilitation center, when we analyze the person's brain, if we see the part of the brain when they damaged, if we see how much actually is done damage, and if we estimate how long it will take when we treat the part of the person's brain, as we treat in brain, we go to treat in mind, we go to treat in socially too. So that at the end of the day, the person will come very whole and can be reintegrated. He carry and go back to society. Yes. So it will take between 2 months, depending on how the brain is damaged, and if you reach 3 years,
depending on
the level of severity.
How the brain take the damage depends on how much the person don't take, or how long the person don't take.
How long the person don't take. Sometimes it be how long the person don't take, or how much the person don't take. Because some people start 1 year, but their months to the teeth, scatter part of the brain.
Swallow plenty.
Yes.
But wait, which of these substance they damage?
You know, your audience is very deep. There are so many substances, but they get one doing the conventional and unconventional substance. Some of these conventional substance, example plenty, some of these unconventional substances are available around.
Bro, so
I no go like name them so that person when they watch now no go just
not go start them, go test them.
Go test them.
So what is the role of parents? Because when you get some videos where they see when some boys that they show money where they collect from this kidnapping thing. Those boys never reach 20. They never reach 22. But when you hold your AK-47, if you add up, even military man will not hold gun. If you see you take AK-47, go fellow your first no say this one a bros. No, you small boy. What be the role of parents? Because I think say parents, give me them fail for this our age.
The truth of the matter is that parents have a role to safeguard the future of our nation. And these days, because of the demands on parents, demands on individuals, the demands even to afford to take care of children, is making us to have less active parents. There is thing they call active parenting and passive parenting.
Which can be active, which can be passive?
The active parent is the parent that is available, that is inside the child's life, that is involved in the activities in the child is carry out. These days, we will get less active parents and more passive parents. Some people, and we can't blame them because of the demands.
Because what you want to stay house now.
So we're seeing parents that teachers in school are seeing the children more than the parents, because the parents is there in the morning to bath the child. Then that night if you even get time to bath the child, if you never hire staff, now you go bath the child. Don't go out for morning, come back for evening, maybe night. Some people are 7, some people are 5, some people na this thing, na 10. And by that time, child still don't sleep. If you peg the child, go back, wake up. So this is what's happening for a week, for 2 weeks, for 3 weeks. How about the people when they know even they walk outside, their children wait for the place. So we are not disputing the fact that the society is demanding more for people to equip their children. And what they're doing is right. But what I'm saying is that they should now begin to be proactive in making sure that their children have others. I don't know speak.
Well, continue. Anyhow, would they follow?
But I'm not saying that they should now go extra mile. Make their children fit get other forms of mentorship, other form of impartation. Then go develop the child.
Which kind? How the people? How do?
If the person is a Christian, if the person is a Muslim, the person should start enrolling the child early inside all these biblical classes that they can learn the right morals. Because what we are facing in society is a lack of morals.
Because when you talk about this religious something, now, when this Boko Haram starts for Nigeria, they carry religion. It's a book, no good. You understand? And where you figure that kind of thing, where you get strong religion backing, like say, man, I like this imam or I like this pastor. You understand? You can't go to your picking coffee, you can't inculcate some kind of thing to the picking head. Wait till you know your picking coffee say no pass you. So how you feel know the right place to carry your picking go? How? For the age of day now.
So I will talk based on my own understanding
Okay.
as a Christian.
Okay.
And so the Bible they let us know that we should taste all spirits, when we know which one is of God. Because we get spirit of God inside us. Everybody gets spirit of God inside us. So your spirit will bear witness to that person's spirit now of God. Go connect. If your spirit don't connect and you just say, because I don't get time, if I just drop on there, I don't get time. That's what is happening. That the passiveness. Some people know say something they wrong, but you just feel like say it's for a while. Don't worry.
And that short one, and I think
short
spoil.
They spoil. So, and that short one, they say, no worry, I will change them next time. No, I will change them next year. No worry, I will address them after I don't finish junior secondary school. No worry, don't almost finish secondary school. And they just leave the child in there, hoping. Some people, they pray. They say, try without work, they dead. Some people, they pray, but they need to put the effort. They don't leave the whole matter for God. Even God can give us our own responsibility.
So, well, now, this is our country now. This is security matter now. So, if you say we need to pray enough, or what we supposed to do to reduce this insecurity?
When it comes to prayer, the whole world knows Nigeria for prayer.
With the kabash,
Nigeria don't pray. Our church has exported prayer, gospel around the world. But where is the action? Somebody go pray. You get your own part to do. If you write the exam, you pray only, you know read book. If you everybody has their own responsibility to pray. You go your church or you go your mosque, you pray. After you pray, you have a responsibility as somebody that works in media to put out the truth. To put out the truth. Regardless of waiting they happen, you have to put out the truth. When you come here, come say, because I want promotion, I want favor from this guy. They cannot talk this thing, you go pepper them. You come they downplay your own. Person come they listen to your news, they feel say they get information when no they correct. When go come they inform in action, when you go carry out, you don't they fail for your own part. When the teacher for school, because he get too many things, he refuse to teach children the full curriculum, go just they skip and no worry. He don't they fail from his own mountain of education. When suppose they give people the right information, when go empower them to come out, to stand on system, to do the right thing. When they work for business in own business I say anything we need to do to make money, go make money. Whether I sell fake drugs, whether I sell real drugs, whether I sell fake furniture, whether I sell fake anything. In the ready say if you sell fake thing, when you bring them come, go say 1 month before you go get your money, you go hold your money. That 1 month will turn to 6 months. You don't carry that money put for someone.
Make more money,
come give you. If we keep on, they say we dey pray, but when we come to our place where we dey work, where we dey make a living, where we dey show the whole world wetin we dey do the wrong thing, we are just going in circles and deceiving ourselves. The person in government where everything for an office now either you bribe, or either you dey corrupt, or either you use somebody, or either you frustrate somebody for the place where you dey work, and you say you go dey church dey pray, or you dey mosque dey pray, you dey fast, do your whole this thing, after that do, and at the end of the day they bring those things come your place of work. We are wasting our time.
You don't talk some things and you talk inside development. Make I check because today I'm not supposed to discuss. If you check this parent administration, the development we don't happen. They say Calabar, Lagos, Calabar coastal, some highways, some schemes the government do. How you fit assess them? If I ask you now, so when you rate them from 1 to 10, which rate you give?
So everybody they work for different sectors. And for the sector where me I dey work, I did involved in a lot of drug law. And I'm not gonna lie, I did very proud of the administration of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, because for the past 4 years, we don't need for wetin we call alcohol policy for this country, and we never get any headway. But by the grace of God, last month we were able to make the draft of the national alcohol policy. Wetin this national alcohol policy mean? It is a multi-sectorial document wey go define the way we dey relate with alcohol. Whether people dey allowed to drink am for inside secondary school, inside primary school. E get countries where you no fit send pikin make you go buy alcohol for you. But for Nigeria, those things were happening. But because of the intentionality of this government now, you don't get policy come put into law now. When you no go fit send small pikin make you go buy alcohol for you. Wey if you send small pikin make you buy the alcohol, if they catch the pikin, the person wey sell am for the pikin go pay money. You wey send the pikin go buy the thing go pay money. If before the law for drink driving na 5,000 naira. So if you jam person and they agree say you dey drink, you dey drive, the fine na 5,000 naira. But now they don't move am up, they raise am to 200,000 naira. So before, companies when they sell these alcoholic beverages, they know they do corporate social responsibilities by force. Now only if they want to. But now for this new alcohol policy, it don't state say they shall do, they should do. Now the right word they should do corporate social responsibility. And they outline some of the areas where they do for communities, for youth development, for different type of projects where it could impact. So they know they make money from people drinking. Now the money when they make, government they collect. Now government will also increase some tax for those alcoholic things that people they sell. Now government said don't even ban those small sachets drink and those pocket drink, because that's not the one when students fit get easily, when people fit take easily, and they get high concentration of this thing. They even do experiments with some insects. They pour the thing for the insect die. And I feel
but they drink like 10 sachets.
They drink like 10 sachets. Just they kill. So you say government they get a lot of priorities, and government they move in phases. And I go say I go say at least for these first 2 years, the phase where I don't see from my own side, we have to deal with youth and the dangers of substance abuse and the vices that is affecting the welfare of this nation. The government don't move very well. I be very happy. This policy, once we pass them like this, we will know see a lot of all this thing, drink driving, it will stop. A lot of sending small people may go buy alcohol for person will stop. A lot of companies when just they make money from drugs, they know they do anything for community.
Plenty for water.
They go start they do something by force for the community. So the environment is in different areas, and I'm proud of where the
your sector when you there. I'm not going to ask you where you know, where you know, I'm going to ask you. Yeah. But when I go back to this drinking and driving, if you don't check motor parks, so almost every motor park, within they sell where. Now that woman will they carry that thing, that busy. They say something, they call her okpeyin, jedi pepper soup, waist pain, eye pain, one shot to cure many things. You understand? What do they do to fit? Because when we talk about security, so all these things surround them. You understand? What do I want to do? Because one of the areas when I stop drinking and driving from motor park, person go carry like 20 people or 15 people for one bus. You go first rush. Or when you go there one time, you don't see the driver. You see the driver there with the load. You don't see the driver. But the driver will just come, you just start. But the way you go fire the motor first before you move. You're going to say something is involved. Yeah. So what thing could be when I move now? So okay, say from motor park. What do I do from motor park?
So in the stages of the development of these documents, they get the part where everybody gets the multi-sectorial documents, and it shows how different organizations, different parties could interact with the subject of alcohol. So it come get different stakeholders when they involve. The Ministry of Information get their own national orientation, they get their own place. National Intelligence Agency get their own place, they inform people dangers. Then enforcement of some of these laws inside the meeting where we get. We don't get that meeting since, so it look like saying nothing they happen. But when Baba enter, speed, ginger, just the show. Now, this last meeting when we get to finalize the documents, how long was there? How long will they carry out enforcement for every local government area? They enforce the fine, they collect the fine, they collect your meters. Anybody win Jones, how long will they treat this thing? Also, Nigerian Union of Road Safety,
road transport
workers, they also be part of the meeting because they could carry this information, inform their members. So the members know they complain when anything happens. Because once they don't catch you, once the law don't hold you, the law don't hold you. So everybody is culpable and liable. Yes. So there are different enforcements. There is policy part, Then there's regulation part. In terms of the regulation, all the different agencies don't go regulate. Road safety be part of the people who make the policy. With different organizations, Ministry of Youth, Road Safety, all of them, different people involved in creation of the infrastructure.
Nice one. But before I let you go, what will be the things wey person, wey mama or papa fit see for a pikin? You look at begin to say this one don dey they don begin take substance. Before person increase, go first jump fence, go jump gutter, then cross road. You understand? So wetin person go first, wetin you go fit see for your pikin body, make parents know, since you no wan name the substance. Who you know?
Say before person go start the dance.
No, they go first clap.
So there are a lot of symptoms, wetin they call symptoms of substance use. Isolatedly, each one no go be say you go just see one, you go say, the person wants start dey take drugs. Or it's not that you just see one right now, you just say, this person has started taking drugs. There are different symptoms and different substances. One, if a child that would usually love to come close to the parents when they come back from school or when he's around, to draw near the pikin. But now if the person come back, he just want day in own. He just want day in room. He just want lock. No one dey come close to people. And if it be a symptom, because a person when they do this thing, sometimes the person will feel guilty. The person in mind will judge him. So the person no go want to come close to them, he want himself. Sometimes if they smell the smoke. So the person when they like they hug him, papa hug him, want they hug him, papa.
Because
say this thing, the person in eye too, just as in eye feel the red. You understand? So there are a lot of things that can push a person in that direction. So apart from that too, you go to watch the company where the person they keep. Sometimes as a proactive parent, when your pikin come back, you go find where you go smell them. I remember saying somebody say if pikin don't turn out to Snoop Dogg.
It's smell
the pikin. But as a proactive parent, you have to be involved because you're not just passive, you are nurturing the future of your line. They say that great people they born children so that children will take care of them. But some people they born children so that children will take care of them. But the great people they born children so that children will continue their legacy. So you got to make sure say this your legacy. Which person when they continue your legacy, they on check. You go they put them on check. They check out, check in French, check in schoolwork. If they do well before, you don't they do, you go investigate. If you see 1 or 3 or 4 of these things what I don't talk now, you get enough to call for an intervention, or you can reach out to a professional. Or a professional to get involved.
Yes. Thank you very much. When I don't hear if your pikin don't behave like this when you talk so now, no say some water don't dey pass Gary. You understand? Check her. Check your clothes when you come back from school. Just take her there, check your uniform. Check your bag. Check your bag. You as a parent, you supposed to learn all these things. Let me say you just dey like that. You don't even know anything. You don't even know the smell